Welcome into the arena with this paint horse Tanner, ride number 8, I believe, on this horse. The last 2 rides have been here in the arena. And what I do with colts, when I first start riding them, I do 95% groundwork and 5% riding. And then every day, I kind of reduce that, so the next day it's 90% groundwork and 10% riding and so forth. And so 8 rides, so now we're down to about 60% groundwork and 40% riding. And it just depends on the horse how I progress that. And certain things, like with any horse, certain things he's doing really well with, certain things he's not doing so well with. But overall, he's doing okay. Okay, so he was a lot better to the right there, so I don't need to keep bumping on him to the right. He was just stiff to the left, but not to the right. Okay, and that's interesting because yesterday was the opposite. Yesterday was stiff to the right and not the left, and that's fairly common. So I have Yvonne here riding another horse in the arena, and my thinking is I'm going to see if he wants to follow this other horse. And if that'll help him feel a little bit more confident about moving out. I have been, yesterday I trotted him around the arena for about 10 or 15, 20 minutes maybe, loped him just a few steps. It's kind of muddy, so I didn't do a lot. But overall, he's doing pretty well. So Yvonne, why don't you come on over here and just ride in front of me, and then I'm gonna see if he wants to follow you on the other horse. A lot of times this works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it helps him, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so as you go, I'm just going to ask him to go. Oh, bud, we're just going to see if he wants to follow you around. So far, he doesn't seem to be overly excited about the concept. And a lot of time, it depends on the personalities of the horses. You know, if the horse is a low on the pecking order and tends to be a follower, this works a little better. And if they're not, it doesn't. Okay, good. All right, so he's kind of relaxing a little as he's following you, just feeling his body come down a little. Okay, why don't you trot off? Let's see what happens. So what I'm hoping here is he'll just lock onto that other horse. Just follow her. Speed it up a little, Yvonne, if you can. And with a horse like this that's a little bit hesitant about moving out, when they start moving out, I'm going to be rubbing their neck, letting him know that's what I want. When I feel him speed up, I'm going to rub on him, say, good boy. I've been doing that for 7 rides now. This is number 8. Good. Go ahead and go a little faster, Yvonne. Lope out if you need to. Good. Go ahead and lope off. Nice. See me rubbing his neck? And that's okay. He didn't follow her around the corner. I don't know. We probably went out of the camera range. He didn't follow her around the corner, but he did lope off when I asked him to. Come on by me again. I'm going to do the same thing. Can always build on it. I'm building confidence in this horse. Yeah, you can go the other way if you want. I want him to be confident that he can lope off and do whatever I ask, and it's going to be okay. All right? When you round the barrel, go ahead and lope off. Be careful about coming up behind me though. You might not like that. You might get me thrown off in a hurry. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Okay, you ready? Lope off, Elon. Good. Nice. Okay, good enough. Okay, so what you just saw there is the fruit of what I've been doing with him since the first day in the round pen, where I would give him a long kiss and make him lope off. And if you haven't watched this whole series, go back to part 1. First day, I said, I control speed and direction. When I kiss, he's got to lope. And I enforced that over and over and over again. So then when I asked for it a few minutes ago, he knew what it meant. He didn't do it very well or as well on the earlier rides because he was not comfortable. He's still a little bit unsure of himself. And I never whacked him or got after him too much. I would just maybe gently tap him a little, but he's starting to figure it out. And then you get a confident horse. Could I, on the very first day, have over and undered this horse and got him moving? Yeah, sure. It would have worked pretty easy. I always say getting a horse to speed up is the easiest thing in the world to do. It's not that hard to do. But I want him to be able to do it without being scared. And he just did. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm going to ride him for a little bit longer. But that's it for today.